Good morning, my friend. Happy Monday. What up? Just another beautiful morning out here. I don't know what to tell you. I keep giving you these beautiful mornings. I hope you're having a beautiful morning where you are too, because it's a beautiful day. No matter where you are or what you have, there's something to be grateful for. Look, I woke up this morning. I'm still breathing. Wow, that's great. Hey, I asked you a question this morning. Are your children safe? That's sort of a corollary to many different questions, but I want to talk to you today about something that I think it's important that we continue to raise the bar on our awareness, and that is uh, child sex trafficking, child sex exploitation, missing children. Um, One of the most recent sets of it's hard to get exact. It's hard to figure out what the exact numbers are, but if the numbers are bigger than zero, they're too big. About 800,000 children a year go missing. Now, the good news is 99% of them are recovered. They come home safe. They went missing because they went with a relative. They went missing because, and they weren't hurt. They went missing because they got mad at mom and ran away. Children do all kinds of weird things. But when you boil the numbers right down, it looks like about 4,000 children a year in the United States. In the United States, about 4,000 children a year, several children a day, end up being trafficked for sex. Trafficked. Now, that number may be high, it may be low. We don't really know. It's hard to know what the numbers are. But it's big. And it's brutal. It's brutal. Um, I saw a report the other day. I can't even, it's so hard for me to even say these words out loud because I can't believe it. But it apparently was true. Or a two-year-old was penetrated 24 times in a day. I just shudder. They had to surgically reconstruct her. Now, that's an extreme. It was one of the worst cases that had been seen. I saw a video on YouTube, on Facebook, where a police had broken into a motel room and grabbed an 8-year-old who was in there with an adult male who neither one of whom had any clothes on. Child sex trafficking has been reported in 50 states in the United States. This is not something that happens in Indonesia or I saw a report the other day where a man was arrested in Indonesia and was charged with 300 counts of child sexual abuse. It's easier to find children. There are parts of the world where it's easier to find children, particularly in parts of the world where female children, girl children, aren't afforded the respect or importance that male children are, and families will sell off a female child. But it happens in the United States. It's happening in your community. It's happening in your state, your city, your county, wherever you live. It's happening. And what can you do about it? What can we do about it? Well, there are several things we can do. The first thing we can do is raise the awareness higher and higher and higher and higher. And we can learn to recognize the symptoms of a child who's been or is being trafficked. For example, there was a story recently where an older man was transporting a young child on a commercial flight, and the young child was able to get a message to the stewardess, just a single word. I guess the stewardess felt the child looked scared and was able to get a message to the child in a restroom that asked the child if she needed help, and the police were waiting when the plane landed. But these kinds of rescues are very rare. Most children, once they're abducted, they don't get rescued. They're hard to find. But we can raise our awareness. Your local community probably has organizations that are working to stop uh, child molesters. You can get involved. We can donate money, of course, so we can always do that. There are things we can do. But this is an unacceptable situation. And the fact that this large pedophile ring has just been busted in the United States just leads us all that more to realizing the magnitude of the problem and realizing that while I will characterize all these people that are involved in this as scums, it's not just low-life scums on the street. It's CEOs of companies and famous movie actors and people that are in power and politicians and all kinds of other people that are involved in this sad, sadistic, unbelievable state of affairs. We need to bring this to an end. We need to stop it. So let me just encourage you, those of you who listen to me, let me encourage you to raise your awareness of what's going on in our world. Take a look in your local community. Check the website for the National Center for Exploited Children. See what you can do to help. Let's get involved. Let's stop this. Let's find these scumbags. I can't think of a better word. I can think of worse words, but let's find these scumbags. And I don't even know that the word bring them to justice is the right word, because I don't know how you bring someone to justice who has done this to a child. I don't know that there is any justice. I have my own opinion of what we ought to do with them, but I probably won't say that in a public video. Let's just get involved and let's stop this. All right, my friends, you have a wonderful day. I hope you intend to be happy. I do. It's a choice. And remember, be compassionate. The world needs a whole lot more of that. Bye for now.